exploring various aspects of mental dimensions. Part 1. The Cognitive Dimension. In the cognitive dimension, you'll explore how your mind processes information and makes sense of the world. This dimension focuses on understanding how your brain perceives, thinks, and learns. It involves various cognitive processes, such as attention, memory, perception, and problem-solving. Attention is an essential aspect of the cognitive dimension. The capabilities to focus on specific stimuli while filtering out distractions is referred to as attention. It allows you to concentrate on important information and ignore irrelevant details. Research has shown that attention is crucial for learning and memory formation. Paying attention to relevant information can enhance your understanding and retention of new knowledge. Memory is another necessary cognitive process. Memory is characterized as the ability to encode, store, and retrieve data. It is essential daily, from remembering a phone number to recalling facts for an exam. The cognitive dimension investigates memory types, such as short-term and long-term memory, and the factors influencing memory performance. Perception is also a fundamental aspect of the cognitive dimension. Perception refers to the procedure of interpreting sensory information from the environment. It involves the brain's ability to organize and make sense of the incoming sensory stimuli. Perception allows you to recognize objects, interpret facial expressions, and navigate the world around you. Problem-solving is another cognitive process that's explored in this dimension. It involves recognizing and solving problems using reasoning, creativity, and critical thinking skills. Problem-solving is essential for everyday tasks, such as finding solutions to complex issues or making decisions. Part 2. The Emotional Dimension. You'll now explore the emotional dimension and understand how your feelings and emotions influence your mental well-being and overall experience. Emotions are essential in shaping our thoughts, behaviors, and perceptions. They can influence our decision-making, memory and coding, and even our physical health. Acknowledging and managing our emotions is essential for maintaining good mental health. Emotions are complex and can be categorized into different types, like happiness, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust. Each emotion serves a purpose and uniquely affects our mental state. For example, happiness can boost our mood, increase motivation, and improve our well-being. On the other hand, feeling sad or angry can affect our ability to concentrate, make us more prone to negative thoughts, and lead to feelings of distress. Research has shown that emotional well-being is closely linked to mental health. People with good emotional well-being tend to have higher life satisfaction, better coping skills, and healthier relationships. On the other hand, those who struggle with emotional regulation may experience difficulties in managing stress, forming meaningful connections, and finding happiness in their lives. Understanding and managing our emotions is a skill that can be developed through practices such as mindfulness, therapy, and self-reflection. Learning to identify and express our feelings healthily can enhance our mental well-being and overall life experience. As you delve into the emotional dimension, you'll gain insights into how your feelings can impact your thoughts and behaviors. This understanding will set the stage for exploring our next topic, the perceptual dimension. Part 3. The perceptual dimension. Your perception of reality plays a significant role in shaping your understanding of the world around you. The perceptual dimension refers to how you interpret and make sense of the information you receive from your feelings. It involves the way you perceive and process sensory stimuli, such as sight, hearing, taste, smell, and touch. The human brain constantly receives and processes a vast amount of sensory information. However, it's important to note that our perception of reality is only sometimes an accurate representation of the world. The brain filters and organizes the information it receives based on our past experiences, beliefs, and expectations. Culture, language, and personal biases are all factors that can influence perception. For example, individuals from different cultural backgrounds may perceive and interpret the same stimulus differently. Likewise, language can affect perception, as other languages may have different words and concepts to describe specific sensory experiences. Research has shown that our emotions and cognitive processes also influence our perception. Emotions can color our perception, leading us to see things differently based on our current emotional state. Attention, memory, and reasoning are all cognitive processes that influence our perception. Understanding the perceptual dimension is crucial for understanding how we experience and interpret the world. By recognizing the influence of perception, we can become more aware of our biases and limitations and strive for a more objective understanding of reality. Part 4. The memory dimension. You can store and retrieve vast amounts of information, but sometimes your memory can be fallible. Memory is the cognitive process that allows you to encode, store, and retrieve data. It's essential for learning, decision-making, and daily functioning. However, memory could be better, and a variety of factors can impact its accuracy and reliability. One factor that can affect memory is forgetting. Forgetting occurs when you're unable to retrieve information from your memory. Different types of forgetting exist, such as decay, interference, and retrieval failure. Neglect refers to the fading of memories over time if they aren't used or reinforced. Interference occurs when new or old information interferes with memory retrieval. Retrieval failure happens when you're unable to access a memory, even though it's stored in your mind. Misinformation is another factor that can impact memory. Your memory can be influenced by misleading information or suggestions, leading to the creation of false memories. This phenomenon is known as the misinformation effect and highlights the malleability of memory. Similarly, memory can be influenced by cognitive biases and distortions. These biases can lead to memory encoding, storage, and retrieval errors. For example, confirmation bias can cause you to remember information that confirms your beliefs while forgetting or distorting information that contradicts them. Understanding the fallibility of memory is crucial for accurately assessing the reliability of eyewitness testimony, personal recollections, and other forms of memory-based evidence. Being aware of the limitations of memory can help us develop strategies to improve memory accuracy and minimize the impact of memory errors. As we transition into the next section about the attention dimension, it's important to note that attention plays a crucial role in memory formation. The ability to focus your attention on relevant information enhances encoding and retrieval processes, ultimately influencing the accuracy and effectiveness of your memory. Part 5. The attention dimension. Maintaining focus and directing attention to relevant stimuli is essential to optimizing your cognitive abilities. The attention dimension is crucial in how we process information and make decisions. Attention is the mental process that allows us to select and concentrate on specific aspects of our environment while filtering out distractions. It's like a spotlight highlighting what's important and relevant at any given moment. Research has shown that attention is limited in capacity and can be easily overwhelmed. Maintaining focus has become increasingly challenging with the onslaught of information and distractions in today's digital world. However, understanding how attention works can improve our ability to concentrate and enhance our cognitive performance. One important aspect of attention is its ability to be directed. We can consciously direct our attention to specific tasks or stimuli, known as voluntary attention. This type of attention is under our control and can be trained and improved through practice. We can improve our ability to sustain attention and stay focused on the task by setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, and practicing mindfulness techniques. Another aspect of attention is its automatic nature. Some stimuli, known as involuntary attention, can capture our attention involuntarily. These stimuli, such as sudden loud noises or unexpected movements, can divert our attention without our conscious control. Understanding this automatic aspect of engagement can help us better manage distractions and focus on our goals. Part 6. The Consciousness Dimension. One crucial aspect of consciousness is that it isn't a singular entity, but a complex interplay of various cognitive processes and states. Consciousness refers to our awareness of ourselves and the world around us. It encompasses our thoughts, perceptions, emotions, and sensations. Understanding consciousness is challenging, as it's a subjective experience that can't be directly observed or measured. However, we can gain insights into the nature of consciousness through scientific research and observation. One theory of consciousness is the global workspace theory, which proposes that conscious awareness arises from integrating information within a global network in the brain. According to this theory, different cognitive processes compete for access to this worldwide workspace, and only the most relevant and essential information reaches our conscious awareness. That explains why we can focus on specific thoughts or sensations while ignoring others. Another theory, the integrated information theory, suggests that consciousness emerges from integrating different information in the brain. According to this theory, the more information is integrated and differentiated within a system, the more conscious it becomes. This theory emphasizes the complex and interconnected nature of consciousness. Consciousness research has also revealed exciting phenomena, such as altered states of consciousness. These include sleep, dreams, hypnosis, and meditation. These altered states can provide valuable insights into the nature of consciousness and the different states our minds can experience. Part 7. The Language Dimension. The language dimension is critical to comprehend because it affects our ability to communicate and express our thoughts and emotions. Language is a sophisticated system of communication that allows us to express ourselves through words, gestures, and symbols. It's a fundamental aspect of human interaction that is essential for social cohesion and cooperation. Language allows us to share our experiences, beliefs, and ideas with others. It enables us to express our emotions, convey information, and engage in meaningful conversations. With language, our communication ability significantly improves our interactions and relationships. One of the critical functions of language is its role in shaping our thoughts and perceptions. The words and concepts we use influence the way we think about the world around us. For example, the Inuit people have multiple words for snow, reflecting their deep understanding and experience of the different types of snow they encounter in their environment. Moreover, language serves as a tool for cognitive development. It allows us to organize and categorize our thoughts, facilitating problem-solving and critical thinking. Through language, we can analyze and evaluate information, make connections between ideas, and form logical arguments. The language dimension isn't limited to spoken or written communication. Non-verbal forms of expression such as body language, facial expressions, and voice mood are also included. These non-verbal cues often convey emotions and attitudes that complement or contradict our words. Part 8. The Creativity Dimension. You have 3 primary mental dimensions, and the creativity dimension is one of them. The ability to constitute new ideas, solutions, and possibilities is referred to as creativity. It entails thinking outside the box and devising novel approaches to problems or expressing oneself. This dimension is essential for innovation, problem-solving, and artistic expression. Research has shown that creativity isn't limited to a select group of individuals, but is a universal human trait. This skill can be developed and nurtured through practice and exposure to different experiences and perspectives. Painting, writing, or even brainstorming are all creative activities that can help you expand your creative thinking abilities. Creativity is closely linked to other mental dimensions, such as the language dimension. Language provides a means for expressing creative ideas, thoughts, and emotions. It allows us to communicate and share our creative work with others. Moreover, language can also influence and shape our creative thinking processes. Different languages have unique structures and vocabulary, impacting how we perceive and express ideas. Creativity has numerous benefits across various life domains. In the workplace, creative individuals often excel in problem-solving and developing innovative solutions. In personal life, creativity can enhance self-expression, improve mental well-being, and provide a sense of fulfillment. It allows us to tap into our imagination and explore new possibilities. Part 9. The problem-solving dimension. To navigate challenges and obstacles effectively, you must rely on the problem-solving dimension of your mind. This dimension lets you analyze problems, identify solutions, and make informed decisions. Problem-solving is a cognitive process that involves various strategies and techniques to find practical solutions. It plays an essential role in both personal and professional aspects of life. The problem-solving dimension encompasses different stages. The first step is to define the problem clearly and understand its underlying causes. This necessitates critical thinking and the ability to gather relevant information. Once the problem is identified, you can generate potential solutions. Brainstorming and considering alternative perspectives can help you come up with creative ideas. The next step is to evaluate the advantages and drawbacks of each solution. This involves analyzing each option's feasibility, practicality, and potential outcomes. Finally, you need to implement the chosen solution and assess its effectiveness. Reflecting on the process allows you to learn from your experiences and improve your problem-solving skills for future challenges. Research has shown that individuals with strong problem-solving abilities are more successful in various domains. They're better equipped to handle complex situations, adapt to changes, and find innovative solutions. Developing this dimension of your mind can be achieved through practice and exposure to different problem-solving scenarios. It's essential to cultivate a growth mindset and embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Part 10. The learning dimension. Learning is a continuous process that allows you to acquire new knowledge and skills throughout your life. It is a fundamental aspect of human development and essential in personal and societal development. Whether in school, at work, or engaging in everyday activities, learning is integral to your daily experiences. The learning dimension encompasses various aspects, including cognitive, emotional, and social dimensions. It involves acquiring information, understanding concepts, and developing skills. Learning can occur through formal education, informal experiences, and self-directed initiatives. It's a dynamic process that involves active engagement, reflection, and application of knowledge and skills. Research has shown that effective learning strategies can enhance your ability to acquire and retain information. These strategies include active learning, such as participating in discussions, problem-solving, and hands-on activities. Similarly, creating meaningful connections between new information and existing knowledge can facilitate comprehension and retention. Furthermore, the learning dimension is wider than acquiring factual knowledge. It also encompasses the development of critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills. These skills are essential for navigating complex challenges and adapting to an ever-changing world. In today's digital age, technology has revolutionized the learning dimension. Online platforms, educational apps, and virtual classrooms provide opportunities for flexible and accessible learning. However, it's crucial to approach technology with a critical mindset and ensure its integration supports meaningful learning experiences for you. Part 11. The social dimension. Interacting with others and forming connections is an essential aspect of the social dimension. As human beings, we're inherently social creatures, and our interactions with others shape our sense of self, our beliefs, and our behaviors. The social dimension encompasses the relationships we form with family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers, as well as the broader societal structures and norms that influence our interactions. Research has consistently shown that social connections are crucial for our mental health and well-being. Strong social support networks have been linked to lower levels of stress, improved mood, and increased resilience in the face of adversity. On the other hand, social isolation and loneliness can be detrimental to our psychological and physical well-being. In today's digital age, social interactions have taken on new forms through social media platforms and online communities. While these digital connections can provide a sense of belonging and support, they can also lead to feelings of comparison, anxiety, and a distorted sense of reality. It's essential to strike a balance between online and offline social interactions to maintain healthy relationships and a sense of connectedness. Understanding the social dimension also requires recognizing the influence of cultural factors. Cultural norms, values, and beliefs shape our social interactions and guide our behavior within different social contexts. Exploring the cultural dimension allows us to appreciate the diversity of social experiences and fosters empathy and understanding across different cultures. Moving into the discussion of the cultural dimension, it's crucial to recognize how cultural factors intersect with the social dimension to shape our interactions and relationships. Part 12. The Cultural Dimension. Understanding the cultural dimension is essential because it allows you to gain insight into how cultural factors influence social interactions and relationships. Culture has an enormous influence on our beliefs, values, norms, and behaviors. It provides a framework within which people can navigate and interpret their surroundings. Cultural factors influence social interactions by shaping our communication styles, customs, and traditions. For example, individuals from collectivist cultures, such as many Asian cultures, tend to prioritize group harmony and maintain strong interpersonal relationships. On the other hand, individuals from individualistic cultures like Western cultures often value personal achievement and independence. These cultural differences can influence how individuals express emotions, resolve conflicts, and establish social hierarchies. Furthermore, cultural factors also influence relationships. Cultural norms regarding gender roles, marriage, and family dynamics vary across different societies. For instance, in some cultures, arranged marriages are the norm, while in others, individuals have the freedom to choose their partners. These cultural variations affect how individuals form and maintain relationships, as well as the expectations and obligations they have towards their partners and families. By understanding the cultural dimension, you can develop cultural intelligence and navigate social interactions with sensitivity and respect. This understanding helps foster cross-cultural communication, reduce misunderstandings, and build stronger connections with people from different cultural backgrounds. As we look into the subsequent section about the developmental dimension, it's essential to recognize that cultural factors also influence our personal development and growth. The cultural dimension intersects with other dimensions, such as social and psychological development, to shape who we are as individuals. Part 13. The Developmental Dimension. As you delve into the developmental dimension, you'll discover how various factors shape your growth and progress as an individual. The developmental dimension refers to the changes and advancements that occur throughout your lifespan, from infancy to old age. It encompasses physical, cognitive, emotional, and social development, all of which contribute to shaping who you're today. Physical development involves changes in your body size, structure, and capabilities. From the moment you're born, your body undergoes significant transformations, such as gaining weight, growing taller, and developing motor skills. As you age, your physical abilities continue to evolve, impacting your overall well-being and quality of life. Cognitive development refers to the growth of your mental abilities, including thinking, reasoning, problem-solving, and memory. You gain new knowledge, develop language skills, and gain a deeper understanding of the world around you throughout childhood and adolescence. These cognitive advancements continue into adulthood, allowing you to expand your intellectual capabilities and adapt to new challenges. Emotional development involves the understanding and management of your own emotions, as well as your ability to empathize with others. As you go through different life stages, you learn to recognize and regulate your emotions, develop coping mechanisms, and form meaningful relationships. Emotional development plays a crucial role in your overall mental well-being and contributes to your overall happiness and fulfillment. Social development encompasses the skills and behaviors necessary to interact effectively with others. From early childhood interactions with family members to later interactions with peers, colleagues, and romantic partners, you learn how to communicate, cooperate, and form relationships. Social development is vital for establishing a sense of belonging and forming strong connections with others. Understanding the developmental dimension is essential in comprehending how you have become the person you're today. It highlights the complex interplay between biological, psychological, and environmental factors in shaping your growth and progress. Now let's explore how the developmental dimension intertwines with the personality dimension, further shaping your unique individuality. Part 14. The Personality Dimension. To truly understand yourself and others, you must explore the intricacies of your personality. The personality dimension refers to the unique set of traits, behaviors, and patterns of thinking that make up an individual's character. Understanding your personality can provide valuable insights into your strengths, weaknesses, and preferences, as well as how you interact with others. Personality is often described using different theories and models. The Big Five personality traits, which encompass openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, are one widely accepted model. These characteristics have been found to be relatively stable across cultures and can assist in explaining individual differences in behavior and preferences. Another important aspect of personality is the concept of introversion and extroversion. Introverts tend to be more inward-focused, drawing energy from solitude and reflection, while extroverts thrive on social interactions and external stimulation. Knowing where you fall in this frequency range can help you navigate social situations and manage your energy levels more effectively. Personality can also be influenced by genetic factors as well as environmental and cultural factors. For example, certain cultures may value collectivism and conformity, while others prioritize individualism and independence. These cultural norms can shape the development of personality traits and behaviors. It is important to note that personality isn't fixed and can change over time. Life experiences, personal growth, and intentional efforts to develop certain traits can all lead to shifts in personality. By exploring and understanding the intricacies of your personality, you can gain valuable insights into yourself and others, fostering greater self-awareness and empathy. Part 15. The Motivation Dimension. Discovering your inner drive and establishing clear goals are essential for unlocking your full potential. Motivation plays a pivotal role in shaping our thoughts, actions, and behaviors. It's what drives us to pursue our dreams, overcome challenges, and achieve success. Understanding the motivation dimension is critical to understanding ourselves and how we can harness our inner drive to accomplish our goals. Motivation can be defined as the internal or external factors that stimulate us to take action towards a particular goal or outcome. It's influenced by a variety of factors, including personal values, beliefs, desires, and external rewards. Psychologists distinguish two types of motivation, intrinsic and extrinsic. Intrinsic drive refers to doing something for the sheer enjoyment and satisfaction it provides. It stems from our internal desires and interests. On the other hand, extrinsic motivation involves engaging in an activity to attain external rewards or avoid punishment. External factors like money, recognition, or social acceptance serve as the driving force behind this type of motivation. Research has shown that intrinsic motivation tends to be more sustainable and fulfilling compared to extrinsic motivation. When we're intrinsically motivated, we're more likely to experience a sense of autonomy, mastery, and purpose. As a result, there is more engagement, creativity, and overall well-being. Understanding our own motivations can help us set meaningful goals and align our actions with our values. By reflecting on our inner drive, we can tap into our passions and find the motivation to overcome obstacles and pursue our dreams. Developing self-awareness is the next step in our journey of exploring the mental dimensions. Part 16. The Self-Awareness Dimension. Developing self-awareness and understanding your own thoughts and emotions is crucial for personal growth and self-improvement. Self-awareness is the ability to objectively observe and understand your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It entails being aware of one's own strengths and weaknesses, as well as one's own values, beliefs, and motivations. You can gain a better understanding of yourself and make better decisions in life by cultivating self-awareness. Self-awareness enables you to identify patterns in your mental and emotional states, allowing you to identify and address any negative or unhelpful patterns. It also teaches you how your thoughts and emotions affect your actions and behaviors. For example, if you notice that you procrastinate when confronted with a challenging task, you can devise strategies to overcome this tendency and increase your productivity. Research has shown that self-awareness is linked to various positive outcomes. Individuals with higher levels of self-awareness, for example, tend to have healthier emotional regulation skills, which can lead to better relationships and ultimate well-being. Additionally, self-awareness is associated with increased self-confidence and self-acceptance, as it allows you to have a clearer understanding of your own strengths and limitations. There are several strategies you can use to develop self-awareness. Meditation and journaling are two mindfulness practices that can help you become more aware of your thoughts and emotions. Seeking feedback from others and engaging in self-reflection are also effective ways to gain insight into your own behaviors and motivations. Part 17. The Belief Dimension. As you explore the belief dimension, you'll discover the power of your own convictions and how they shape your thoughts, behaviors, and perceptions. Beliefs play a fundamental role in shaping our outlook on life and influencing our actions. They're the lenses through which we interpret the world around us. Beliefs can be defined as deeply held opinions or convictions about ourselves, others, and the world. They're often formed through a combination of personal experiences, cultural influences, and social conditioning. These beliefs can indeed be conscious or unconscious, and their intensity and significance can vary. Beliefs have a profound impact on our thoughts. They influence how we interpret information and make sense of the world. For example, if you hold the belief that you're capable and worthy of success, you're more likely to confront challenges with confidence and optimism. On the other hand, if you believe that you're inadequate or destined to fail, you may experience self-doubt and be more likely to give up easily. Our beliefs also shape our behaviors. They influence the choices we make and the actions we take. If you believe that exercise is important for your health, you're more likely to prioritize physical activity in your daily routine. Similarly, if you hold the belief that honesty is a core value, you're more likely to act in an honest and ethical manner in your interactions with others. Moreover, beliefs shape our perceptions of the world. They filter our experiences and influence how we interpret events and situations. For example, if you hold the belief that people are generally trustworthy, you're more likely to view others' actions in a positive light. On the other hand, If you believe that people are inherently selfish, you may be more skeptical and less trusting of others. It is important to recognize that beliefs can be both empowering and limiting. While some beliefs can motivate and inspire us, others can hold us back and hinder our growth. It's crucial to examine our beliefs, challenge any negative or unhelpful ones, and cultivate empowering beliefs that align with our goals and values. Part 18. The Intuition Dimension. Tap into your gut feelings and instincts, for they're the compass that guides you through the intuition dimension. Intuition is a potent tool for making decisions and navigating life's uncertainties. It's that instinctive knowing that goes beyond rational thinking and logical analysis. While it may seem mysterious, research suggests that intuition is a result of our brain's ability to process vast amounts of information and make connections at a subconscious level. Intuition can manifest in various ways, such as sudden insights, gut feelings, or a strong sense of knowing. It often arises when we're faced with complex or ambiguous situations where rational thinking alone may not provide clear answers. Trusting our intuition can lead us to make better decisions and avoid potential pitfalls. Scientists have found that intuition is closely linked to our emotions and past experiences. It draws upon our stored knowledge and experiences, allowing us to tap into a vast database of information without consciously recalling the details. This can be particularly beneficial when faced with situations that require quick thinking or when we lack explicit knowledge. Developing and honing our intuition can be beneficial in many aspects of life. Meditation and other consciousness practices can help us tune into our inner wisdom and become more in tune with our intuition. Paying attention to our bodily sensations and emotions can also provide valuable clues and insights. While intuition can be a valuable asset, it's important to strike a balance with rational thinking. It isn't a substitute for critical analysis and evidence-based decision-making. By integrating intuition with logical reasoning, we can make more informed and holistic choices. Part 19. The Empathy Dimension. You possess a natural ability to understand and share the feelings of others, making empathy a crucial dimension of your mental abilities. Empathy is the possibility to recognize and comprehend the emotions of others, and it is essential in human interaction and relationships. When you empathize with someone, you aren't only able to understand their emotions, but also experience them to some degree. This ability allows you to connect with others on a deeper level and build meaningful connections. Research has shown that empathy isn't only a fundamental aspect of human nature, but also a skill that can be developed and strengthened. It is thought to be rooted in the mirror neuron system, a network of specialized brain cells that fire when we undertake an action, as well as when we observe someone else performing the same action. This neural mechanism enables us to simulate and understand the experiences of others, leading to empathy. Empathy has numerous benefits in various aspects of life. In personal relationships, it fosters understanding, compassion, and support. It helps you navigate conflicts and resolve issues by putting yourself in the other person's shoes. Empathy also plays a vital role in professional settings, such as leadership and teamwork. When you can empathize with your colleagues or employees, you create a positive work environment, enhance collaboration, and improve overall productivity. Moreover, empathy has been linked to numerous health benefits. Research clearly indicates that individuals with higher levels of empathy experience lower levels of stress, have better mental health, and exhibit higher levels of well-being. Empathy also promotes pro-social behavior, such as helping others and engaging in altruistic acts, which further contributes to personal and societal well-being. Part 20. The Resilience Dimension. By facing challenges head-on and maintaining a positive mindset, you can cultivate resilience and overcome obstacles in your life. Resilience is the willingness to bounce back from adversity and adapt to stressful situations. It's an important skill that can help you navigate through life's ups and downs. Research has shown that individuals who possess high levels of tenacity tend to have better mental health, higher job satisfaction, and stronger relationships. One way to cultivate resilience is by developing a growth mindset. This involves believing that your abilities and talents can be developed through hard work and perseverance. Accepting challenges and viewing them as opportunities for growth can aid in the development of resilience. Besides that, engaging in activities that promote emotional well-being and practicing self-care can improve your ability to cope with stress and setbacks. Another key factor in developing resilience is the presence of a strong support network. Having people who provide emotional support, guidance, and encouragement can help you navigate difficult times. Supporting yourself with uplifting and encouraging people can help you keep a positive attitude and give you a sense of belonging. Furthermore, it's important to remember that setbacks and failures are a natural part of life. It's how you respond to these setbacks that matters. Developing a resilient mindset involves reframing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. You can cultivate resilience and overcome obstacles in your life by accepting failure as a stepping stone to success. Part 21. The Stress and Coping Dimension. Navigating through stressful situations, such as work deadlines or relationship conflicts, can be challenging, but developing effective coping strategies can help you manage your stress levels and maintain your overall well-being. Stress is a natural initial response to stressful situations, and it can have physical and psychological consequences for your body. However, it's important to understand that stress is a normal part of life, and there are ways to cope with it effectively. One effective coping strategy is practicing relaxation techniques. Practicing deep breathing, meditation, and yoga can help to relax your mind and body, lowering stress levels. Furthermore, regular physical exercise has been shown to decrease anxiety and boost overall well-being. Endorphins, which are natural mood stimulants, are released during exercise and can help you feel more relaxed and in control. Seeking social support is another important aspect of stress management. Talking about your stressors with a trusted friend, family member, or therapist can focus on providing you with a new perspective and emotional support. Furthermore, connecting with others who are going through similar difficulties can help you feel understood and less alone. Time management and prioritization are crucial in managing stress. Breaking down tasks into fewer, more manageable pieces and setting realistic deadlines help you feel more in control of your workload. Furthermore, taking breaks and participating in activities that bring you joy and relaxation is essential. Finally, taking care of your physical health can improve your ability to cope with stress. Eating a well-balanced diet, getting enough sleep, and avoiding excessive caffeine and alcohol consumption can all help improve your stress resilience. Part 22. The Well-Being Dimension. Prioritize self-care and engage in activities that promote your overall well-being. The well-being dimension is an important aspect of mental health that encompasses both physical and emotional well-being. Taking care of yourself is necessary for maintaining a healthy and balanced life. It involves adopting habits and behaviors that support your mental, emotional, and physical health. Regular exercise is an important part of promoting your overall well-being. Physical activity has been shown to have numerous mental health benefits, including lessening anxiety and depression symptoms, improving mood, and increasing self-esteem. Whether it's going for a walk, practicing yoga, or playing a sport, finding an activity that you enjoy and incorporating it into your routine can have a positive impact on your well-being. Likewise, paying attention to your emotional well-being is crucial. This involves taking time for self-reflection, practicing mindfulness or meditation, and seeking support from friends, family, or professionals when needed. Building and maintaining strong social connections is also important for your overall well-being. Participating in group activities, such as joining a club or volunteering, can help foster a sense of belonging while also providing opportunities for social interaction. Likewise, healthy lifestyle choices such as getting enough bedtime, eating a balanced diet, and managing stress are critical for promoting your well-being. These factors can greatly influence your physical and mental health and can contribute to improved overall well-being. As you journey through the mental dimensions, you unlock the door to a labyrinth of intricacies within your mind. Each dimension is like a colorful thread weaving together the tapestry of your cognitive, emotional, and perceptual experiences. With attention as your compass, empathy as your guide, and resilience as your shield, you navigate the twists and turns of stress and memory. Ultimately, by nurturing your well-being, you create a harmonious symphony of mental wellness that resonates throughout your being. Thanks for listening to or reading this from Audiobooks Office.